The United Nations Security Council has unanimously condemned the killing of at least 108 people, including many children, in the Syrian town of Hawla, even as government there and the rebels blamed each other for the massacre.
Unconfirmed video posted on YouTube reportedly shows heavy gunfire and smoke rising from the city. Other images appear to show the bodies of some of the victims. Activists say at least 51 people were killed across the country on Sunday, including 25 in Hama. In a rare Sunday session, the UN Security Council strongly condemned the killings of 108 men, women and children in the village of Hula and demanded Syria withdraw its troops and heavy weapons from populated areas according to the ceasefire agreement. This video reportedly shows displaced families who managed to escape the slaughter in Hula. One witness took out his anger and frustration on a UN observer.
By God, I washed the dead bodies of 9 children. One was less than 9 months old. Why are they treating us like animals? We are humans. Did the infant carry an RPG? Was he a fighter? He was a baby. He had a pacifier in his mouth. What was his guilt? Why was he killed?
The UN monitors were there a day after the killings. Their testimony passed on to diplomats at the UN Security Council. All of its members, Russia included, have backed a statement saying the Council condemned in the strongest possible terms the killings of dozens of men, women and children, and the wounding of hundreds more in the village of Hula in attacks that involved a series of government artillery and tank shellings. The UN observers were there as the bodies were taken for burial in a quickly dug mass grave. But back in New York, the German ambassador to the UN was unequivocal.
There is clear evidence of the use of heavy weapons, of the use of shelling, even of traces of tanks in that area. So the evidence is clear, the evidence is not murky, and there is a clear footprint of the government in this massacre.
In Syria, more unverifiable amateur video emerged, apparently showing further shelling on Sunday. Opposition activists reported a number of fatalities in the city of Hama. The use of heavy weapons by Syrian government forces drew some of the strongest language yet from the Security Council members.
There are no circumstances whatsoever that justify the use of heavy weapons and tanks against civilian population.
But the Syrian ambassador to the UN denied that there was a link between his government's actions and the massacre.
Using artillery and shelling and tanks and missiles wouldn't kill these innocent civilians the way they were killed by. And this has been notified by the Security Council press statement when they said that they were killed at close range.
As people vent their anger on the streets, diplomatic patience with the Syrian government's actions is running very low indeed. But after sending monitors and strong language, do they actually have any other options?